Hey there, this is Chaplain Nica. Let's talk about Valentine's. Straight into it, no wasting your time. Believe it or not, some of you felt it though, but believe it or not, there is a pressure of buying for Valentine's. Why is that? Is it family? Is it friends? Is it your other half? Why are we allowing our other half, particularly, to pressure us into buying things? Is that love truly? Is that truly love? Or is it something that they grew up with, so now they have this pressure of, oh gosh, I can't go to work and not have something. Oh gosh, my friends are going to see that I didn't get something. You know what? F them, because you're not going to go broke for them. They're not going to pay your freaking bills, are they? So, yeah, even as adults, we are sufferers of peer pressure. We're not talking about bullying, but at the same time, it kind of overlaps as bullying, because I need to have this for Valentine's. That's kind of a bully, right? So we don't have to worry about keeping up appearances. Why are we worrying about keeping up with the Joneses? You're going broke keeping up with the Joneses. You're staying in debt keeping up with the Joneses. You're paying interest keeping up with the Joneses. And meanwhile, if you chose to have kids, guess what? Now your kids ain't getting what they should get, never mind what they need, you know? Anyways, this coming year, let's make it different, kind of a resolution, right? To spend less. Let's put more of that back into our own pockets. Some of you have heard this before, but check it. Nothing wrong with a refresher, because from time to time, if we're not thinking about it, especially once a year, you're going to forget about, what you're really doing is making businesses, making their pockets fatter, right? Yeah, you heard me say this before, but this is that refresher. Let's show our children how to show love instead of buying it. Think about the impressions that you're making when your kids see you argue over the budget later, because now you've got all these things piling up and you're living check to check, and there's two of you working. If one of you would work and you had less bills, then you could take care of your dang kids, and they're not out shooting up schools later because they didn't have correct parenting around. You would have less arguments if you would watch over your kids because of the crap they're doing in the household. You would have less arguments because your kids are outside playing in other people's yards, dropping their trash in other people's yards, making a nuisance in the neighborhood. Some of us call them bebe kids. And if you're not sure what bebe kids are, look it up. I believe it's B-E-B-E. Just say movie, M-O-V-I-E, bebe kids. And you'll check out what bebe kids are. They might be yours, no matter what color of the skin. So, just letting you know ahead of time. So, your kids are being affected by that tight budget, right? Let our children see us vacuuming for one another every day of the MF year, showing love 24/7. So when Valentine's comes around, you're not pressured into, oh my gosh, how can I show love? Oh, let me go buy it and put it on her finger, around her neck, in the vase or vase, right? When I was with a relationship, my idea of Valentine's, buy my butt a new washer, dryer, vacuum cleaner, whatever it took to make my life or his life easier, whoever was home, right? The shit has to be done. So if it's time for it to be replaced, I'd rather have some junk like that. Otherwise, check it. By the way, vacuuming. Did you know vacuuming is exercise? Oh, you can make it exercise. Put on some music. Dance while you vacuum instead of watching it on the TV or computer or in your hand while you're watching it, because we watch shit on in our cell phones too now, right? You can also make it exercise. Say you got a pet, or say there's lint. Take off your socks and use your toes to the left, to the right, to the left, wax on, wax fucking off, right? Now you're going to work out the inner thighs, and we ain't going to talk about what that works for, okay? Because there are a whole lot of puns in here that I'm just going to jump over because we don't want to keep you too long. Myself, not Snoopy this time, but I'm going to say the Holy Spirit, okay? So You can strengthen inside your thighs. While you vacuum, when you finish, do 10 jumping jacks before, 10 after. Boom, done. Something. Something instead of nothing. A little something that looks close to nothing. That kind of thing, okay? Cook for each other when you can. On the weekends, whatever your schedule is, if you have to cook at night because your place gets hot and it's a shitty place, but this is what we can afford, right? Cook at night in the evening for the following day or whatever. Invite the kids. Make that a Valentine's. Isn't Valentine's about love? Who says it has to be one day of the year? Oh, yes. The people who own businesses say it has to be one day of the year, right? Along with, never mind, I'm going to get off topic. So, yeah, give your kids a head start in life and show them family bonds, cooking together. So when somebody is ill and in the bed, guess what? You're not making Kentucky Fried Chicken or somebody McDonald's rich and making yourself unhealthy, because that food ain't healthy. Cook for each other, so that way, guess what? It might even drop the divorce rate, okay? So give your kids a head start and see that kind of shit. There are so many things we can do for one another each day. Sometimes you might have to bring it up because we're not used to it and we might not see it, pay attention, so focused. We need to remember that we have to give each other these soft reminders. And if you have to put it on the doggone calendar, guess what? That's love too. Because we're accepting that life is busy and we can't do it all by ourselves. We need help. So help yourself. Help yourself, help the other one. So anyways, rather than using money, going into debt, just do these simple things as well as hugs. Okay? Hug each other too. And the big one on that is with hugs and showing each other love day by day, we're also teaching our children that loving touches are not just about sex. So when you give each other a massage, stop ending it with sex because you're conditioning yourselves in a pattern, right? And when your kids can see this, you're conditioning them that has to follow too. So show them what true Valentine's is. 24 motherfucking 7, 360 motherfucking 5.